This is my dad, and this is my stepmother, Martha. And these are some Super-8 movies they took in 1978. I believe there's Lake Tahoe. There she is there. That's my stepmother, Martha. And there is San Francisco, and I had posted some of this San Francisco street performers, and I thought I'd find all the footage and photos I could, so here they are. And they're having fun there. There's Martha, I believe she was about 29 there. My father was a little bit older. He was in his 30s. There he is there. Moon-faced Benny Hill. That was what his friends called him, because he was kind of a dirty old man and dirty young man, and he's just a fun-loving guy. I love that shirt that he's wearing, though. There he is. Yeah, I don't know why this is, yeah, okay, hi. But anyway, I'll take this time as they, drive around. I think this is, I don't know if this is Lake Tahoe or Nova Scotia. I don't know. It was such a long time ago. 1978. So my mother died on January 3rd, 1977. And my father met this woman, Martha, on St. Paddy's Day, 1977, so just 3 months later. Actually, I think he met her a little bit before that, so he asked her to marry her on St. Paddy's Day, 1977. They came home, and there's the Mercury. That's a 1974 Mercury Colony Park. Station wagon, huge. Anyway, so they came home to announce they were going to get married, and they got married on June 18th, 1977. And I wasn't, it was a little early. Mom had died in January. They met sometime in February or March, and then he asked her to marry her on St. Paddy's Day. I don't know. It was a bit of a short timeline, and everyone thought so. I was 7 years old, so I had no say in the matter. But, needless to say, there was a little friction between me, the eldest, and my new stepmommy, okay? And, it just wasn't a very happy situation. But, I've learned to just sort of let things go. There's some bike riders. Hey, how you doing? And let things go and just kind of like, understand things a little better. And she was a young woman who all of a sudden had a family, so it was tough for her. Unfortunately, she passed away just a few years ago. She died of a fentanyl overdose, and she had back problems and whatever. But that's it's sad situation. But I found joy in these films just because they're so silly and so interesting and so 1978 really. And I love that car. That was a cool car. My dad gave it to my grandmother after a while, and then I told my grandmother, please save it for me when I get old enough. And of course the thing was obviously not a great car to begin with, and fell apart, and so it was trash. But it was a beautiful car. It was a 1974 Mercury Colony Park station wagon. I already said that, but I'll say it again. I just did. Okay. So this is the scenery. Again, with the Super-8 home movies, a lot of people did scenery, and it's like, yeah. Not very interesting unless you can pinpoint the exact locations and notice the difference between then and now. But who knows? So anyway, we're just going to let this go here, and I'll just kind of talk through. I'm trying to transfer a bunch of oh, there he is. He's cool. He's got his mirrored sunglasses on there, those aviators, I'm just trying to transfer as much as I can during my recovery here of the double bypass, and trying to reminisce about things, and also to sort of like, take time to sit down and think about, everything really, including, my relationships with my parents and things like that. You kind of reflect, next week I'll be 55 years old. And I can't drive 55 because I can't drive right now because I'm recovering from a double bypass. Boom, boom. Double the trouble. But anyway, I'm doing well, and I'm having a fun time just transferring. There is an excess of this video here, I don't know why they filmed so much out the window here. It's Jesus is long. I'll probably have to end up cutting some of this here. Beautiful houses. I think this might be Nova Scotia. I don't, or maybe. Oh, there's a photo. There's the trip to San Francisco. I don't know who these people are. I don't know who that lady is and that guy, and I kind of just suppose. And there's the damn parrot again. We call him Pelican Head, but it's just a joke. But there's Martha and the parrot, and there's the jugglers. There's the stuff from the video, the hippie jugglers. There's the parrot on that lady's thing, and I don't know. These street performers were pretty good. Maybe they're well known. I don't know if they were or not, but I think that's Lake Tahoe. And there's Martha there, but she was only like 29 years old, and all of a sudden she had the burden of having 3 children all of a sudden when she didn't have any, and then a traveling salesman husband, and who she didn't really know that well, and it was a rough go, It was, I think the younger kids had a better time, adapting to the situation, but I didn't, because I was, anyway, here's a hotel room. I don't know who this couple is. They were probably friends or business associates or some shit. But that is quite the 1978 room there. I love that, with the TV there, and I don't know who this lady is. But okay, so now we're back here, and they're smoking cigarettes, and there's some bad backlighting there, and okay, so now they're taking a drive through San Francisco and all the crazy streets. Let's get into the good part here. This is, I don't know what the fuck that street is in San Francisco, but it's the one that's I'm sure it's different now. So this might be interesting historical video, just to see how different that road is, and what the situation is today versus 1978. So again, this is June 1978, and streets of San Francisco. They get in a cab. There's that lady again. I'm not sure who that is. Okay, so this is kind of cool footage. So now they're in the cab. It's a little fast because the batteries are probably running low on the camera, and they're driving through the streets of San Francisco. Get it? Because at the time, I believe, maybe actually before that, there's a show called Streets of San Francisco with Carl Malden and Michael Douglas there. And then Michael Douglas left, and then some other guy came along. Anyway, I love the cars. I love the old cars. And so that's kind of neat. This footage isn't very stable, but maybe I can fix it. Okay, there's that lady there, and there's the dude eating. I don't know who that is. I really don't know who any of these people are. I'm not even sure why I'm doing this, but I think it was kind of funny that this film from 1978. There's Martha. There's the street musicians there, and I think I had some of this footage before, but there's the damn bird on the thing. And I don't know where that is. That's somewhere in San Francisco, but I've never been to San Francisco, so I don't know. Be sure to wear flowers in your hair. That's what they said. And this is 1978, so at the time they were like, well, you don't have to wear flowers. So it was like they were pretty lax about things. And there's the street performers there, and they're touching the bird, and this is where the bird goes on there, and then the bird, and then my stepmother Martha has the bird on her shoulder. It's a damn bird, and so the bird is birding. It's birding out, really. And I don't know who these kids are and these people are, but if you know who they are, then that's great. I bet they're older than they are now. That doesn't make any sense, I know, but either does this entire situation here. And then, because some more footage of the bird, and the hippies or whatever. And there's a photo, right from, and that's probably the photo that guy's taking right there. That's the photo, the same photo that that they took of the bird on. Yeah, like it's fun to match up the old films and the photos, because a lot of times what people did was take photographs and if they wanted to do Super 8, and so a lot of times I have like the photos from the same movies, so it happened at the same time. That's kind of a neat thing. And there they are again with the bird and the little square there in San Francisco, and the little bird is on Martha there, and there's a photo of that too. And yeah, so then she's taking out the 110 camera, as I said before, and she's taking pictures, and maybe those pictures are from that, you know. And there's the guy, the bird, and the hippie lady there playing the freaking Native American flute or whatever the fuck, and then of course the jugglers here and the like.